are you?
How's that make me that?
What do you mean?
Why does it make me that for not kissing you?
Because anyone here would.
Really?
Yeah, I bet. Watch this.
All right, go get a guy. Prove it to me.
Okay, wait. Watch this. They kiss me.
It's true when they say that when milk goes sour, you don't put it back in the fridge to drink it later. You throw it out.
Broke up because he asked me to marry him, but then he asked me to sign a prenuptial agreement, and I said absolutely not. I think that's bogus. I'm not gonna sign a piece of paper that says that if you leave me, I get nothing. Like, no, I think that I should have half of everything that you've worked your entire life for. And I think that's fair.
We have watched dozens of these videos, and in every single one, the woman talks about what the man can do or should do for her, but not one has said anything about what she can do for him. Then they wonder why they can't find and keep a good man. Ladies, this is the reality. You're not the prize.
You'd be single.
Can you cook?
That's irrelevant.
No. Can you cook, though?
I mean, can you fight? Let's ask pointless questions.
How is it a pointless question? I'm trying to get to know you.
Because that's your job.
What's my job?
To make sandwiches.
From the days of Adam and Eve, the price a man pays for the companionship of a woman is ridiculously high. The modern woman has become repossessed by the same demon that led to the downfall of mankind. Fellas, return to the garden. Return to the source of peace, true wisdom, and strength. Prepare for what is to come, the third downfall.
I think weight matters, you think height matters. Let's see you on the scale. Miss Confident, no, height matters. You can just take it back, I'll take the scale away, all your problems will be gone. So just say height doesn't matter. So you're not gonna step on the scale, so you're a coward.
This battle between males and females is leaving mass casualties on both sides. Young people need to step away from their screens, open their hearts to faith, and pray for a believing spouse to start a God-loving traditional family. That is the future.
Pursue me. I am talking wine and dine, have these deep emotional moments with me. I mean, we would cry together. He would write these love letters to me. I mean, one day I remember saying I was sick, and maybe like 20 minutes later, there was a knock on my door, and my doorman came up, and he had delivered soup for me.
Oh.
And I think even a humidifier. This is so random. I was sick and like clean, like, yeah, a whole thing.
Yeah, right.
And this was like the norm for the first 2 years of our relationship, to the point where even his family and his friends were like, this is a changed man. We've never seen this version. So, and that fed my ego. That made me feel like, oh my gosh, like I've changed him. He's totally different. This is real. This is true. And then 2 years into the relationship, once the love experience, the in-love experience had ended, he was a completely different person. He was cold with me. Wow. I felt like I couldn't reach that person that I fell in love with anymore.
This woman is interesting. You hear all this man did for her, but where did she mention what she would do for him? I'm pretty sure he got tired of doing everything to make her feel special, and all she did was be present for him to make her feel special and pump up her ego. She didn't wine and dine or send him soup when he was sick.
This is what you said. You said, what's so special about me? Most women aren't special.
Well, that's like, down to your personal opinion.
No, I'm like, seriously, what do women bring in 2022 that is special?
Nothing.
Do most women have a cookbook? Do most women really know how to cater to a man? No. Are most women virgins on their wedding day? No. So what do most women bring in 2022 that is special?
But why is it all about what we can offer? Why is it always about what we can bring?
Okay, because when you're trying to sell a car, if you're trying to get married, right? And please, I'm not saying that women are cars. It's just an analogy. But if you're trying to sell a car, you have to study the buyer and figure out what the buyers want.
Now realize this, all of you young men out there, this characteristic goes another way with these kinds of women. They will have a list of things they want a man to do, and have no intention of ever returning the favor. Like they want to be taken care of when they're sick, but will be out the door with their girlfriends when they're sick. I highly suggest you fake being sick once with a girl as a test to see if she has the qualities she says she wants out of a man.
I'm tall because I'm pretty tall for an Asian girl. So they need to be, I think, at least 5'11", but I prefer like 6 feet tall. have a younger brother, and anybody younger than me, I just automatically think of my brother. So the hottest person in the room, and if they tell me they're even a month younger than me, I'm just like, oh, I just see my brother, and it's like, oh.
You gotta be single for a while.
She belongs to the street.
Another test is the working test. Figure out some sort of manual labor task you have that you would ask for help with, and make it something you got to get grimy dirty doing. Pretend like you are behind the 8 ball and on a deadline to have this done, and ask her for help. If she helps, and if she doesn't complain about helping you, she is a rock-solid woman of your dreams. I know this sounds odd, but you will determine if you have someone wanting to help grind out a good life for you both, or a woman just looking for a free ride.
She doesn't have to know necessarily, you know.
Unfortunately, now you said that she kind of does.
Get your number and you can, you know, change my contact name and, you know, it could be totally fine.
It's
you
a
know,
funny thought.
you know
look,
the drill. You know the drill.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I get that. I'm just like, it's not really my thing. She's been great to me. I'm gonna be great back to her. It's just where I'm at right now. So again, I appreciate it. Don't mean any offense by it, but I'm gonna
I'm
kind of go.
kind of taking offense by it. I mean, normally when I ask guys for their numbers, they give it to me, so I'm just like a little confused.
This is a prime example of a woman that doesn't understand that this is most men. I said it, most men are good men. But there are so many women out there that believe the opposite. This is clearly one of them because she just cannot understand his answers. And I think that it is clearly reflective of her own values. So much so that even if that man didn't have a girlfriend, he would have lost all potential attraction.
I'm old school. The downfall came when women left the home for work. Now in this day, it doesn't matter which one, whoever can make more money, and one parent at home. I do think it is unfair that women or men should work then come home and work more. It should be shared with the household stuff if both have to work.
Where are you going? Without me?
Let's just follow this path, and it's like right next to the parking structure.
Okay, wait, are you single? Yeah. Sammy, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
You have really pretty eyes.
Appreciate it.
Okay, wait, I'm just wondering. Do you want a kiss?
No, I'm okay.
You're okay? Wait, how can I make that a yes? Maybe later? Wait, can I get your snap then? Give me something.
How can a man meet a woman's expectations when they don't align with reality? Most people live ordinary lives, and love isn't about fulfilling fairy tale fantasies or endless demands. The intense passion of the first few months can't last forever, emotionally or financially.
You do not owe him anything just because he took you to dinner.
And you don't owe her by paying for the dinner just because she's a girl.
Gotcha, bitch! Alright, big country, would you date this girl right here?
No.
Why not?
You see this right here? I'm up here. She's more down here. She can't get with this right here. No.
People with unrealistic expectations live in disillusionment. Eventually, everyday life sets in, and passion turns into tenderness, typically within 6 months to a year. Adults should understand this shift. Living perpetually like a teenager is increasingly common today.
Please let me know that I'm not the only one who feels this, but sometimes I look at myself and I remember, like, what an awesome woman I am. And I'm like, how am I not somebody's wife? You know, I would just be the light of any man's world. And the fact that I'm single is just, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to a really good man out there who, like, doesn't know me yet. What is life? Anyways, I'm having a good hair day, so I just wanted to share that too.
Ask society where this behavior comes from. The media tells you that you have just to be rich and beautiful as your goal in life. Ridiculously, filthy rich celebrities with no sense of community are the compass for these girls. The fuel that pumps their ego is the validation they seek through social media.
Oh, and you're forgetting most men created that system. Not that long ago, women had to fight for rights to get a proper divorce, had to fight for rights to even open a bank account. It's almost like y'all have been in charge this whole time. Y'all created that system and it's still being perpetuated. We had to rely on y'all for everything. Suck it up, buttercup. Get back to work, wallet.
Women shouldn't be put on a pedestal since they're just like everyone else, and they also make mistakes just like everyone else. For example, believing that giving a guy pleasure in bed is sufficient to keep them around. As a result, when Chad arrives, she tries to confine him in the hopes that he will become the man she has always desired.
I saw someone say recently, he's not playing hard to get, you're playing hard to get rid of.
Hurts.
So rude, but it's like, how embarrassing is that?
It's honestly true though. Like if a guy's playing hard to get, it's because he doesn't like you.
Right, because guys don't really play that.
No, this woman was talking to her daughter who was like always
Dang.
getting trampled on by men. And the mom was like, listen, if he doesn't call you, he don't like you. If he doesn't take you out to dinner, he doesn't want to go to dinner with you. If he doesn't make you feel good about yourself, he probably doesn't think you're that attractive. If he doesn't show up, it's because he doesn't care about you. I don't know how much more simple I can make it for you.
It really is, because men are such simple creatures.
If he wanted to, he would.
As women, we're so complicated, so we try to complicate things by, making excuses. And like, to be fair, men will feed you, string you along and keep you interested, but men are such simple creatures. If a man likes you, you'll know. There will be no question. He will make the efforts. Your friends won't hate him. It'll be so simple. If you're sad about a man because he doesn't want you, just think about the fact that he doesn't want you and think about how embarrassing.
A successful relationship requires both expectations and responsibilities. A healthy balance between giving and receiving is essential. When this balance breaks, it's the beginning of the end.
I don't get it. Because I feel like I just know that if they were in a hotel lobby and they saw a woman walk by who was impeccably dressed, who obviously takes great care of her skin, who has beautiful hair, well manicured nails, and on the off chance they get to talk to her, they find that she's kind, that she's well traveled, she's well educated, well read, she's smart, she's funny, she's self-aware, she respects herself. It kind of makes me think that if they could be with a woman like that, they would be. But because they don't think they can, they act like they don't want it. Because I'm never going to be convinced that a woman who's really taking care of herself and respects herself is not cool or attractive.
Entitled women think of themselves as Barbies, and all guys are their Ken, who all live their entire lives serving these Barbies. My solution to entitled women is to just give them no attention. There are so many entitled and delusional women out there today. So many 2S, 3S, and 4s who actually think they are 9s or 10S. Thanks for watching Man Reacts. Show us your love and support by liking this video, sharing it with your friends, and subscribing to the channel. Support us and help us spread support for men around the world. Do comment and share your thoughts. We're always up for a healthy debate and discussion.